I recognize the gentleman from North Carolina, Mr. Hudson, for 3 minutes, please.
Thank you, Chairman Burgess and Ranking Member Green, for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of my constituents. As has been noted, the opioid epidemic is not an isolated issue. It's a nationwide issue, and it deserves our attention. The New York Times noted last month that the opioid epidemic is killing more people per year right now than the HIV epidemic did at its peak in the 90s. These drugs do not discriminate based on gender, race, social class, or age, and they destroy lives, families, marriages, and careers. In my home state of North Carolina, the opioid epidemic has really hit hard. North Carolina is home to 4 cities in the top 25 of worst cities affected by the crisis, one of which is in my district, Fayetteville, North Carolina. One particularly devastating story that stuck with me from a constituent I met while touring a treatment facility last year in my district. He was a police captain, the son of the police chief in the same town, and he injured his back on the job and was prescribed an opioid following his surgery. He told me he vividly remembers the moment he became addicted, the first time he took one of these medications. Within a year, he was a full-blown heroin addict. He's since recovered and now mentors addicts through treatment. Unlike many stories, this is a story with a happy ending. Fayetteville has become home to soldiers and veterans, or is the home of soldiers and veterans who have become addicted after being prescribed opioids for injuries sustained in combat or in training. The tragedy is that the VA does not have enough inpatient beds to treat every veteran, and so oftentimes veterans go without help and are forced to self-medicate by using opioids found on the black market. This is outrageous and it's unacceptable. We need to find real solutions so we can put an end to this heartbreak. I'm proud to have worked last Congress with this committee's investigation into opioid addiction, which resulted in the passage of both the Comprehensive Addiction and Recovery Act and the 21st Century Cures Act. These laws have made huge steps forward in the treatment and prevention of opioid addiction, but it's clear we have work left to do. One idea I'm working on is expanding access to safe ways to dispose of prescription drugs, particularly opioids. Dispose RX is a company in my district, manufactures a powder that mixes with water inside the pill bottle and renders any unused opioids not only inaccessible and inextricable, but also biodegradable. It's innovation ideas like this that we need to explore, and I look forward to working with my colleagues on the committee to help treat and prevent this opioid addiction. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Chair.